what steps should someone take right now in today's day and age from your knowledge, experience so far, if they want to get started in the lineman trade? What do you think they should do, like their first steps?
Step one is hands down CDL, 100%. Don't even think about getting the trade if you don't have a license.
Class A CDL, no auto restrictions.
No restrictions. Be able to drive stick shift.
Tanker's endorsement's good to have.
I have the Tanker's endorsement. I got everything except for hazard.
Yeah,
and passengers.
Yeah.
Because that just gives you that one up. The more certificates you have, the more credentials you have, the more likely you're going to get picked over some guy that has, he's got a CDL, but he doesn't have a Tanker's, and we have a water tank at the truck.
Exactly.
At the yard.
Yep.
We need a grunt to go drive it.
Yep.
So, yeah. And, as a groundman, you won't get a good job as a groundman unless you have your CDL. You definitely won't get on a line crew.
Yep.
That's for darn sure. That would be step number one is, and I know it's expensive, guys. I mean, school's expensive. NLC is expensive, but it's an investment. That's why you got to stay hungry, because if you don't do anything with it, then why even bother spending
I think
money
for Cal Nav, I think line school is kind of almost
a necessity.
I think so. That's what I'm saying.
And that's so going with that, CDL, number one. Number two is you got to be willing to go absolutely anywhere. If you really want to get in this trade, if that's all you want to do is get into Edison or get into PG&E or get into, Cal Nav, then you're pretty much limiting yourself to nothing, or not to nothing, but to those three things.
Yeah.
Versus you got to be willing to travel, go anywhere and everywhere, and the groundman books are impossible out here in California. I got this guy that I worked with in Trader Joe's before I got into the trade, and I told him I was pursuing this, and then I was like, dude, get your CDL. And he's like, he got a CDL. I was like, dude, go sign the books, because he wasn't going to go to line school. He didn't have money for that. Neither did I, but so then he's been on the books. This was back in 2021, and he's still on book 4 groundman. And
CJ, that ground at our yard, he said he signed the books on book 4. He was like 2 something, and it was like 4 months later.
Yeah, you're fourth string at that point.
But it only took him 4 months to get a call.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So that's why he's up here.
Heck yeah.
So but you got to be, like you said, willing to travel. He might not have been willing to. Yeah. He might have got a bunch of calls. Hey, we need a groundman up here, but he's like, that's 6 hours away from me.
But that's the great thing. It's like there's all these other states that do the exact same work.
Yeah.
And your opportunities are probably going to be greater there because it's not as compacted with, everybody trying to make the money, the Cali money. Because, again, the money's great and all, but you can top out at a different state and then come to California. Mm-hmm. That's what everybody does.
I went to Northwest, hopped out there, and I've tramped to a lot of different states. Right now I'm in California, but yeah, you can go wherever.
Yeah.
And if you want to go work at a utility, you can apply to a utility, get a job at a utility. You can do what you want with your journeyman. So
yeah, get your CDL, be willing to travel anywhere. If you want to go to line school, great. There's also community colleges. There's cheaper options where you still get your climbing credential. And apply it everywhere and anywhere, whether if it's a utility out of state, whether if it's the books out of state, it doesn't matter. You just got to get your foot in the door, get a taste of what the work is, and once you get a good thread to pull on, just pull that thing till it completely unravels and you make it. So there's that. And then I think one of the biggest things is attitude. 100%. Never think you know it all, never be arrogant. It's a competitive trade where a lot of these guys, it's a lot of attitudes, a lot of characters, and it's fine. You can be joking around with the guys and talk crap. It makes competitions good for the trade.
Yeah,
it's a very competitive trade, and it's a lot of ego going around. But again, moderation is key. Stay focused and just know what the end goal is, because as soon as you lose track of that, you're going to start slacking, and you're going to start getting hurt, and you're going to start causing accidents, and you're going to start being a liability, and you're not going to be where you want to be. And those are the kind of the steps, basically. CDL, maybe school, and apply everywhere, and stay hungry.